With over 110 million users using Uber monthly in 2019, it is no wonder why Uber is one of the biggest technology companies in the world. As Uber executives, you and your staff have a duty to ensure the privacy of users' information on a day-to-day basis. It is therefore important that you are aware of the potential issues that you and your staff may face. In this video today, we'll be discussing why privacy and data security is important for Uber as a leading rideshare company. We will then highlight any potential threats you may face and recommend ways in which you can overcome them. Since data collection, mining and storage is a key driver for Uber's services, data protection is incredibly important. You collect personal information on customers and drivers, including names, email, phone numbers, addresses, bank details, and driving licenses. The storage of this vast array of valuable data puts your company at high risk of being targeted by hackers. Privacy laws are also fundamentally important and need to be taken very seriously. This is because breaching these could lead to hefty fines and business and reputational loss. Trust is also an important factor. This is because customers trust that you will use their data accordingly. Without trust, a business cannot function. Here are some of the issues that you will be facing. Data breaches. 51% of data breaches in 2019 were due to malicious attacks, which cost on average 29% more than accidental breaches. Unfortunately, data leaks are becoming increasingly common in the digitalised world, with the frequency of malicious attacks having risen 21% by 2014. It is forecasted that cybersecurity crimes and breaches will cost $6 trillion annually by 2021. You have already faced the full consequences of a data breach, such as the fine of $148 million for leaked data of 57 million accounts in 2016. These hacks not only tarnish reputation but also result in loss of business through distrust. Data breaches also leave people vulnerable for the rest of their lives due to identity theft. The potential for locational data to being leaked. It is important to protect your users' location data as they reveal intimate details about the user's lives, including clinic visits, workplaces, and their home. Leaks of location data is very dangerous as it puts the victim and possibly their families at risk of stalking, theft, or even physical harm. GDPR. GDPR plays a crucial role in Uber's business activities in EU countries. Uber needs to comply with user rights such as the right to data portability, erasure, object, to restrict processing, and the right of rectification. Non-compliance with GDPR can lead to fines. It is important to publicise the information through an easily accessible privacy policy to meet the right to be informed. Third-party data processors also need to comply with GDPR, and so their actions should be monitored. This is because you are responsible for the data and how they process it. So what can you do to minimise these issues? In the event of a data breach, you have a responsibility to be open and honest to customers who have been affected and informing regulators. However, the following measures can be implemented in order to reduce the likelihood of these breaches. Prevention. Implementing a detailed cybersecurity plan. As cybersecurity threats are ever-changing, you should be continually testing and upgrading these systems to ensure that they are reducing the chances of information being stolen. Risk management. This can be identification of potential areas which are vulnerable and looking at the costs of securing these. Asset clarification. Having the right level of protection for your assets. This can help by prioritising which assets need to be safeguarded first. Increasing security. Two-factor authentication should be required for employees to access sensitive data such as geolocation. This will help increase security measures but also reduce the likelihood of sensitive information getting into the wrong hands. Implementing a security breach team with a plan. According to IBM Security 2019 annual study, companies with an incident response team and extensive testing of their response plans saved over $1.2 million. Staff training. 95% of breaches in 2014 were due to human error. Thus, it is imperative to keep all the staff up to date on how to protect data from social engineering tactics such as phishing. Auditing of third parties. This will make sure that they are processing data in accordance with GDPR in order to prevent legal cases and fines. As it can be seen, these are some of the measures that you can implement in order to increase security and privacy of your customers' private information. It is critical that you, the executives, are aware of the potential dangers and are actively trying to reduce privacy breaches and build trust through security implementation. You wouldn't want your personal details being leaked, would you?